Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel and the Pro Wrestling Logic YouTube channel. This is the final set in the series, at least for now, of the All-Star Wrestling Review series. This is the 13th of February, 1982. Fear not, we are starting another series here in the next little while. That being the Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling Series, 81 through 80, or the end of 81 through 86. So we'll foray into that in the next little while. Maybe even start it today. Definitely by the weekend. And is on my docket here. Certainly, I love the old school stuff. I love the stuff that really does matter in the long run. And anyway, so we move towards the, as mentioned, 13th of February. Ivan Putski defeating the Executioner 355 Polish Hammer. Putski has been a guy that they are treating relatively well since his comeback. And Executioner, I don't know that they ever necessarily reveal who he is, but he does a lot of basic brawling type stuff. Also, shots to the back of the head and back of the neck with forearms. Putski tries to get some power maneuvers in on the Executioner as well. Pretty basic stuff, nothing necessarily worth writing home about, but at the same time, getting what he needs as far as power maneuvers to look extra authoritative. Polish Hammer getting the victory for Putski as well as we move forward. Then we go to Superfly Jimmy Snuka in the kind of leopard print deal there. That is pretty assertive, impressive there as well. Snuka coming in, facing off against Jeff Craney. Snuka, a pretty authoritative guy at the time. 5'10" with a splash off the top rope after the bout. Snuka rips off Gary Michael Capetta's carnation from his jacket and begins eating it before Capetta is out of the ring. Snuka then flipped over stretcher that Craney is being carried out on. Snuka is a wild man and under the control of Captain Lou Albano. Again, the top rope splash, a lot of punch kick, basic stuff, backbreaker by Snuka. Snuka in control throughout, and Craney allowed to get in enough offense that he's, kind of here, but not. I mean, the idea is the unstoppable Savage in Snuka is your main focal point. Going into the next in the series of matches, as it were, we get a Steve Travis, Jerry Johnson match 524 with a backbreaker over the knee win for Travis. Travis had been Rookie of the Year in the 70s, long way here in 82. Travis coming back, pretty basic guy, takedowns, ride time, and the like, side headlock takeover, basic stuff. Nothing necessarily worth writing home about, but at the same time, over the knee and a very basic maneuver, and we kind of get the opponent getting the advantage there. Rick Mcgraw is out next. He's apologizing for not being the Rick Mcgraw of old, trying to get his feet back under him. Of course, he'd been run off by Killer Khan in the previous year due to an injury angle with the broken neck. So him coming back here, trying to reestablish with the fans, is the main focal point of his foray into things here. Then we get to the next in the series of matches, which happens to be a, let's see here, Rick Mcgraw with Arnold Skolin defeating Victor Mancino 418 with a pile driver. Pile driver, extremely a rare move in the run here. Especially in the Northeast. Pile driver, generally more of a Southern style move. Mcgraw managed by the same man that manages Bob Backlund, kind of a big deal there. It's really trying to get Mcgraw over. Mcgraw getting a win in a couple of minutes, pretty short. Martel and Garea up next in your tag team match of the moment. Charlie Fulton is one of the adversaries. Tony Colon the other. 6:35, Martel pins Colon with a power slam. Power slam, a rare maneuver for Martel at the time. Not rare like you can't do it, just rare like you don't see it. Colon and Fulton do manage to hang on for a little while, as always, or at least always it seems, with these matches. Tony Garea in control of the majority of the match in terms of taking the selling and also putting on holds, arm bars, and the like. Martel comes in at the very last minute, gets a couple of forearms in, a lot more fire, drop kicks, and eventually the power slam. The power slam still looks a little weird on Martel, perhaps trying to give him a little bit of an extra pizzazz or something of that general nature. Tony Atlas is up next against his adversary. In this case, Atlas is facing off against Jose Estrada. 3:18 win with the bear hug by Atlas. A little less flashy than the military presses he's generally known for. Wrist locks, inside headlocks, and eventually the bear hug for Atlas. Not exactly your match of the year candidate by any stretch of the imagination, but Tony Atlas is made to look strong, and we continue with our final in the series, at least for now, right after this.